What's up, everybody out there in Chicago? Hope you beauty pros are out there having a fantastic week. I do apologize for not being able to check in last week and create a video for you. I had some private matters, personal matters that I had to tend to, but I am back and I am ready to take over. So thank you guys so much for being patient and for tuning in. If you haven't subscribed to my YouTube channel, please, I beg you to do so. And today's this week's topic of discussion is, as we start to navigate through this new normal and as we start to really kind of figure out what we want to do next or what's next for us, we tend to just naturally, so many things start to run through our minds. And we're unsure about what we want to do next or where we want to go or, it's perfectly normal because we're all feeling like this. We're all feeling this way. So I'm here to talk to you about becoming your own independent, your own boss, pretty much. Being a boss, stepping up and stepping out of your comfort zone to be your own boss. And I've talked to a lot of you guys individually about what's next for you, and a lot of you are many of you are super talented, highly talented professionals that I feel could potentially run their own business. And my question is, why don't they run their own business? What is it that is keeping them from making that leap into owning their own business? Now, I'm not saying go and open a storefront with 10 hairstylists. I mean, that's absolutely a great goal. I'm not discouraging anybody, but you have to start small and you have to start somewhere, right? So a great way to start would be to look into these luxury salon suites that are popping up everywhere. And what's great about these luxury salon suites is that not only do you have the ability to be your own boss, run your own salon empire, but you also have the ability to grow that business and potentially move into a salon storefront, which is exciting, which then you can have your team, then you can have, then you can open up a chain of salons. And I will tell you one thing, that if I didn't have these two businesses, and I'm not saying that I'm not opposed to the idea, I've thought about it. I'm not a hairstylist and I don't have a cosmetology license, which is most of the reason why I've never moved on this. But I would absolutely probably already own a chain of salons, and that's just because I'm a business person and I think like that. And that's just, I always think big. And so, but steps at a time, right? So, but my point is that I think it's interesting that a lot of you out there are either scared or you're nervous or you just don't know how, or you don't know where to, find the tools and resources. That's why I'm here, is because I am here to work with you on finding your next move, your next career move in the beauty business. Now, salons are hiring. Salons are starting to open back up, which is super exciting. They're really taking off. Some slower than others. Others are doing well. It's going to take time, and it's a step-by-step process. And unfortunately, we have to look at this as, we have to take this one day at a time, and that's kind of the new normal. That's what we're living in. And if you're one of those beauty professionals that is uncertain about what they want to do next, or whether they want to go back to the salon where they were, or maybe you've been thinking about becoming independent and becoming your own boss, then you should look into these luxury salon suites, because it gives you the ability to be a boss and run your own salon empire, which is, I think it's the best move for anyone, is to you have to grow out of a salon eventually. You know what I mean? And then become independent, and then be able to grow your own brand and your own businesses. And And that's kind of the way that it works, is that a lot of you are comfortable where you are, and that is perfectly fine. A lot of you just want to continue to do the same thing over and over, and that's perfectly fine. But if you're a person like myself who is always looking to see what's out there and what more can I do and what's next, and then it really just elevates you as a person and also as a professional to see what other options there are out there and what more can I do. And it kind of tests you a little bit to see what else am I capable of doing. And so these luxury salon suites are really popping up everywhere. And like I said, as I mentioned earlier, is that they really give you the ability to not only be a boss, but also have more of that one-on-one with your client. But it's just really a great way to not only growing yourself, growing your skill, but also growing your business, which is, how we make money is by growing your business, right? So these are fully customizable suites, complimentary concierge service, fully furnished suites, which means you get your shampoo bowl, you get your station. All you have to go in and do is just jazz it up and make it yours and make it all pretty and to be a reflection and a representation of your specific brand. Secure 24/7 access, which means that you can take clients at any time within, a private environment, which is kind of the new normal. Free Wi-Fi and online booking, free credit card processing setup, marketing assistance, access to business center, washer and dryer on site. And I will tell you one thing, that this this chain of luxury salon suites that I currently work with, they are absolutely amazing when it comes to supporting you and working with you and providing marketing assistance. And not only that, but providing marketing tools to be able to grow your salon business. And so it's nice to go in and have that extra support so that as you start to kind of become familiar with running your own business, they have your back. And I think that that's something to really think about and something to really consider when you are looking to becoming independent, is that they will support you and provide you with a lot of these marketing tools that you will need to launch your salon suite business, which is really exciting. And this goes to anybody in hair care, nail care, skin care, makeup, eyelash, barber, specialty services, massage therapy, hair braiding, hair weaving, extensions, and waxing. And it also gives you the ability to work with a line of beauty products that you love and that you are fond of. Have you ever worked in a salon environment where the salon, they worked with a specific line of products that you were not, you were like, I guess I'm going to use them because they're there, right? They're available. But have you ever worked in an environment where you didn't have any other options, you didn't have any other choices, where you had to use their products or you had to sell their products? And that's actually very common. But having your own luxury salon suite, it's going to give you that ability to make your own decisions, call your own shots, and sell what you want to sell. So I encourage you to step up, step out of your comfort zone, and think about what is your next move. You guys, we're in a critical moment in life right now where not only do we need to think about tomorrow or what we're going to do, but we really need to start planning for the next 5-10 years. And I know that may sound a little extreme, but the way things are going these days, you just never know. You just never know. So I have been, working through a lot of different things, and I have been really planning ahead. People think I'm crazy because, I'm always like 10 years ahead of the game. But hey, you just don't know what's going to happen. So you should really look at your options, and you should really consider breaking off onto your own and becoming independent. And a lot of you salon owners out there may not like this video, but listen, the reality is if you are there for your people and you are there for your team, you're going to support them in their next move, and you're going to elevate one another in this business, in this industry. And that's my key takeaway today, is that you elevate one another and that you work together and you support one another. Is if you have a hairstylist that is looking to break off onto their own and become independent, first of all, if you are someone that is looking to become independent and on your own, don't be afraid of doing it. Do not think about it twice, because you have the resources, you have the tools, there's the support, and you clearly have the skill. So I highly encourage you to do it. Any salon owners out there that are afraid of losing their team, listen, there's a lot of great new talent out there that you can easily hire, mentor, train, teach, develop, coach, what have you, into, or molding them into becoming yours. And they're all just waiting in line for someone to give them that opportunity. And this is when, if someone is ready to graduate out of your salon, be supportive, give them a hand, elevate one another, motivate each other. This is an industry where unfortunately we don't do that as often, and I've seen it and I've heard it, and it makes me sick to my stomach. But we should really work to elevate one another. And I leave you with that. And one other thing that I wanted to mention, that said, speaking of people making moves, changes, thinking about what's next for you. So our salon virtual interviews are still happening until further notice. So if there are any of you out there that are unhappy where you are, or unsure about where you want to go next, or still unemployed because your salon closed, or someone that is wrapping up cosmetology school, get in touch with us. We're currently working through these these virtual interviews, which are typically take about 30 minutes, maybe 45, depending on, conversation. We block them out for an hour. So it gives you enough time to really tell us about what you're looking for. Tell us more about yourself. Tell us more about your skill. What are some of your goals? Perhaps even celebrate some of your greatest achievements. But we have up to an hour to speak about you and what you are looking for. So scheduling virtual interviews, or prior to scheduling virtual interviews, we do ask that you send us your updated professional resume, as well as a profile video. Doesn't have to be long. It can be a minute long. Just telling us more about, introducing yourself, telling us more about yourself, telling us more about your skill, some of your goals and achievements, and just to really get to know you prior to the virtual interview. And but the updated professional resume and the profile video are required prior to setting up your virtual interview. This way it gives us the opportunity to write down some notes and some questions that we would like to ask you, so that we come prepared to your virtual interview. Now, it's very easy to set up your virtual interview, which you simply go to www.salonbusinessconcierge.com. You can send us your virtual or your profile video along with your profile updated professional resume to info@salonbusinessconcierge.com prior to scheduling your virtual interview. Once you schedule your virtual interview, then you will get confirmation that you are all set up and good to go. And that is all I have for you guys today. So again, please don't take anything negative that I said today. I am here to support everyone out there in this business, and we just have to really work together to elevate one another. And these are hard times, guys. These are really tough times for everyone. We are all very sensitive. We are all going through a different situation. So I encourage you to just really support one another, encourage each other, motivate each other, and give a hand. And that's all I have for you guys today. So get out there, make it a great week, and I will chat with you guys all soon. Bye for now.